I think he just never recovered from that check hook that Rolly did on him. So, I think he was too hesitant, and maybe the hunger is not there.
Rolando Rolly
In a stunning turn of events, Ryan Garcia suffered a unanimous decision loss to Rolando Rolly Romero on May 2, 2025 at the high-profile Fatal Fury in Times Square boxing event. This defeat not only disrupted Garcia's comeback narrative following a year-long suspension, but also cast doubt on his anticipated rematch with DAZN. The boxing community reacted with a mix of surprise criticism and analysis as Romero's victory reshaped the dynamics of the welterweight division.
He's strong, he has a good left hook, and one time he opened up, I cracked him and he didn't open up at all the rest of the fight. They're always going to underrate me because I'm not one of these prospects that started boxing that had a following and all stuff. They're fresh out the amateurs, they promoted them like, oh, this is the next big thing, yada, 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 all that stuff. At the end of it, I've done this 3 times. Three different divisions. I'm a 3-time world champion, and this might actually be the biggest, the most attended fight card in boxing history. And I did it on this night.
Rolly Romero just got the unanimous decision win over Ryan Garcia, and he got the knockdown in the second. And this just changed a lot. Is the DAZN and Ryan rematch still going on? Does DAZN fight Rolly now? Do we even care about the Ryan and DAZN rematch still? We all know the conversations surrounding Ryan and the PEDs. I'ma be honest, Ryan didn't look like he had that same knockout strength that he had when he fought DAZN. Nonetheless, congratulations to Rolly Romero. He deserved the win for sure. But I gotta ask the question, do y'all want to see Rolly fight DAZN? Do y'all still want the rematch? If yes, what's y'all predictions on either one? Let's talk boxing.
Entering the bout as a significant underdog, Romero defied expectations by knocking Garcia down in the second round and maintaining control throughout the fight. Judges scored the bout 11-51-112 twice and 118-109 in Romero's favor, highlighting his dominance. Garcia's performance was notably lackluster, landing only 54 punches, the lowest output recorded by CompuBox in a 12-round fight. Romero's strategic approach and effective counter-punching neutralized Garcia's speed and power, leading to a decisive victory.
Dropped him in round 2. What was your initial reaction when you hit him with that left hook and floored him?
The thing is, I thought he would, I thought it was just a flash because he didn't really appear hurt. But I mean, I still went to try, and he was still awake, so I was like, fuck that shit, I'm gonna go back to boxing him,
Garcia's return to the ring was marred by his previous suspension for testing positive for Osterine, a banned substance. Despite expressing a desire to regain respect and demonstrate professionalism, his performance against Romero suggested lingering issues. Garcia appeared sluggish and unable to adapt to Romero's tactics, raising questions about his preparedness and focus.
It wasn't a good night for me. It's a pretty off night. Rolly did what he does. Took a lot of good power shots, caught me in the second round. But just even in the start of the fight, it just didn't feel like my feet were under me, like I had anything. But I tried to fight through it and just found myself very off after the year layoff. That whole year, it was a lot for me mentally, as you guys know. So the fact that I got here is, and I'm in the position I am, my mind is as clear as it is a victory for me, I would say. But I'm extremely disappointed in the way I fought, and it definitely isn't my best in any way.
Romero's victory earned him the WBA's secondary welterweight title and disrupted the anticipated rematch between Garcia and Haney, who secured a comfortable win over Jose Ramirez on the same card. Now faces uncertainty regarding his next opponent. Romero's emergence as a title holder adds a new dimension to the division, potentially setting up fresh matchups and rivalries.
You think you underestimated Rolly tonight a little bit?
No, I think I was just fighting like shit.
Thank you want Conor Ben, Ram?
He's done with interviews for tonight. Thank you.
Hey, Ryan, keep your head up. Thank you, Ellie. Love you, bro.
The boxing world responded with a mix of astonishment and critique. Many professionals and fans expressed surprise at Garcia's underwhelming performance and Romero's unexpected dominance. The outcome sparked discussions about Garcia's future in the sport and Romero's potential as a top contender.
50-50. What about taking a rough rematch?
World-class professional boxing. We'll see you all there. Thank you for coming.
Yeah.
Fighting game 50-50. What about take a rough rematch? World Professional Boxing. We'll see. Thank you for coming. Conor Ben directly criticizes Ryan Garcia's latest fight, calling his performance not just disappointing but terrible. When asked about the rematch between Ryan and Devin Haney, he replied, "You still want to get in there with him next time? Nice." This shows Ben's lack of respect for Garcia's showing and sets a critical tone. Despite criticizing Garcia, Ben confirms he is still interested in fighting him. This suggests that he sees Garcia as beatable and the matchup as worthwhile for his career.
Conversations been like about the rematch, Huh? What's the conversations been about the rematch with Turkey?
I mean, as far as I'm aware, it's locked in for September.
How have you found this whole new, like, your stocks rose? Obviously, a lot of people over here are interested.
It's all just noise, you know. One day they love you, next they hate you, then they love you again, you know. So I just want to get back in there and secure the W. That's all that matters to me.
When you had that moment with Terence Crawford, what did he say to you?
I can't remember. I think I've had a few moments. Yeah. He's a great fighter. I look up to Crawford. I think he's phenomenal.
Last one from me before I let you go. Devin Haney and Bill Haney said this week in interviews that they want you. They said if Ryan doesn't come through this, Bill Haney said that they want you.
Let's make it next. Who? Bill Haney and Devin said that?
Yeah.
We can do that fight next, 100%. Of course you can.
Conor Ben, I felt it.
I didn't know they said that. Haney can get it next, no problem.
Conor, thanks for your time.
In a brutally honest rant, Shannon Briggs slammed Ryan Garcia and the entire fight card after Garcia's loss to Rolly Romero. Speaking candidly, Briggs said, "All the fighters suck," claiming none showed real skill or courage as every bout went the distance with no knockouts. He criticized the fighters for being scared of each other and merely jabbing at the body, calling their performances unimpressive. When asked about Garcia's future, whether he should pursue a rematch or fight Devin Haney, Briggs dismissed the idea entirely, suggesting Garcia should give up boxing due to his lackluster showing in the
That's fun. Let's go, champ!
Trump, what's your reaction to that?
Yeah, the guards suck. They all went the distance. Nobody was knocking nobody out.
You would knock them
Everybody
out.
was scared of each other.
Right. You would knock the fuck out.
You impressed with Rolly tonight?
Nah, nobody. They all suck. They all scared of each other. They jab into the body.
They shook.
They shook.
What should happen for Garcia now? Does he rematch Rolly? Does Haney? You're not interested? Give up boxing.
Robert Garcia expressed disappointment in Ryan's showing, noting that he lacked his usual speed and explosiveness. He highlighted that Ryan appeared sluggish, possibly due to his year-long suspension and time away from the ring. He acknowledged Romero's effective game plan, emphasizing that Ryan's early knockdown in the second round set the tone for the fight. Robert noted that Romero maintained control throughout, leading to a unanimous decision victory.
What went wrong with Ryan tonight?
I have no idea, man. He can't say that. He can't say that.
We were in there, it was a great event, man. They put up a good event. Hopefully the numbers get good, and we'll go from there.
Robert, next month we got Manny Pacquiao being inducted into the Hall of Fame, Minnesota. What did he mean to you and to boxing?
Man, Pacquiao, and he's getting inducted into the Hall of Fame, but he's also fighting for a world title.
Right, July, yeah?
Wow,
July 17th,
that's
right?
just badass.
Robert, how's
he had an unbelievable career, my man. Pacquiao, and he could still become champion again at 40 what, 6? That's crazy. That's crazy.
How do you feel about the rematch with Dubois fighting Usyk?
It was questionable, the body shot. I always said it was a legit body shot, but Usyk is a badass too, man.
Robert, how's Jose, by the way? I know
Jose's doing good. He's good.
Yeah.
I mean,
overall, his performance, him and Devin.
You know, honestly, we can't. You know that was Devin's game plan.